After a 4-week absence from Washington, First Lady Melania Trump returned to the White House on Saturday for an annual dinner and reception with the nation's governors. She worked very hard to ensure everything was beautiful, and she's very good at that, President Donald Trump remarked briefly to governors in the candlelit East Room, where Melania sat nearby at a table adorned with overflowing vases of white hydrangeas and tulips. While Melania Trump has been busy preparing the White House for visitors, recently announcing the reopening of public tours, she has shown less interest in spending significant time there herself. Since her husband's inauguration on January the 20th, sources familiar with her schedule report that Melania has spent limited time in Washington. After accompanying the president on a trip to disaster-stricken North Carolina and California on January the 24th, she did not return to the White House until Saturday. During the presidential transition, Melania was expected to divide her time between New York, where their son Barron is in college, and Florida. Although she had expressed that she would still participate in major events like Saturday's ball and focus on her platform as First Lady, the past month suggests her time in Washington may be even more limited than anticipated, marking a departure from the usual expectations for a first family. A spokesperson for the First Lady's office declined to comment on her whereabouts, though she has emphasized that she would be in Washington when needed. Melania also stated in a January 13th interview with Fox News' Ainsley Earhardt, "I will be in the White House, and, when I need to be in New York, I will be in New York. When I need to be in Palm Beach, I will be in Palm Beach," she added. "But my first priority is, to be a mum, to be a first lady, to be a wife. And once we are in on January the 20th, you serve the country." While the president has spent considerable time in Florida, including traveling to Miami and Palm Beach for his first few weekends in office, Melania's absence has been noted during key moments in Washington. She missed important events such as the welcoming of foreign dignitaries, executive order signings, and significant moments like the return of Mark Fogel from Russia or the signing of the Leck-Riley Act. Unlike during her husband's first term, when she took an active role in hosting foreign dignitaries and attended official meetings, Melania has not yet embarked on any solo official travel as First Lady, either domestically or internationally. Sources familiar with her plans suggest she is less interested in being publicly involved in the day-to-day activities of her husband's second term. However, her influence behind the scenes is still notable, with some sources reporting that she continues to offer advice to the president. In the early days of the new term, there were indications that Melania might take a more public role. After the November 2024 election, she signed a multi-million-dollar deal with Amazon for a documentary, where she will serve as executive producer, ensuring full editorial control. The documentary's director, Brett Ratner, accompanied the First Lady and President on a January the 24th trip to survey the damage from Hurricane Helene and the Pacific Palisades wildfires, capturing moments of the couple engaging with affected families. However, during the trip to California, Melania and her aides departed from the presidential party, opting to travel separately to Florida. Her next public appearance wasn't until Saturday, when she joined her husband in the East Room for the governor's event, dressed in a sleek tuxedo-style outfit to match the president's formal attire. When asked about his expectations for Melania's role in his second term, President Trump told reporters aboard Air Force One, "She was always very much involved, but you didn't see it. More behind the scenes, but she was always a front-of-the-scenes person." He added, "I think she really she felt badly about North Carolina. She felt very badly about California. Los Angeles got a lot of friends. I have a lot of friends in North Carolina and both, and she has a lot of friends in California, so she wanted to be with me." While Melania has maintained a low profile in Washington, she has not entirely disappeared from the public eye. She released a new official portrait on January the 27th, taken at the White House shortly after the inauguration, and her aides participated in a rare interview with Hello magazine on February the 3rd. Additionally, she announced the resumption of public tours at the White House. Melania has also begun assembling a small group of East Wing staff and has hinted at expanding her Be Best initiative, focusing on children's well-being, the opioid crisis, and online behavior. Regine Maho, a longtime photographer of the Trump family who took both of the First Lady's official portraits, noted in Hello magazine that Melania seems more free this time around. "She's always been hands-on, but she's more free nowadays to make a statement," Maho said. "She's a different person than she was 8 years ago and has always been true to herself. This time, it feels like a different energy with new people that the president has surrounded himself with."